This is a Jewish protest or demonstration against anti-Semitism in academia, particularly at USC. But what about the majority of the Jewish American voting population who are voting specifically to defeat President Trump and the potential Republican regaining of the Senate?
Black Lives Matter. What? Black Lives Matter.
All lives matter.
Black
all lives matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Yes, they do, and all lives matter. Okay.
I'm letting y'all know Black Lives Matter.
Are you saying Black Lives Matter? No, because that's not what you're saying. I don't want to hear you. Black Lives Matter. Say it.
How about matters?
Black Lives Matter for sure.
How about Black Lives Matter? Then matter.
No, it's Black Lives Matter.
Of course they do.
No, it's Black Lives Matter. Say it with me. Say it.
Matters
No, Black Lives Matter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I said Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Do you not care? I'm a homeless activist.
Gang shit,
Homeless
nigga.
people are-
What does that mean?
It's 13% of the population.
What does it mean?
Gang shit.
Let me see. Don't answer that question.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
Black Lives Matter. That's the
I'd
only
rather
thing
be
I'm
homeless
saying.
than get shot in the back for no reason.
Guys gripping the microphone.
For no reason.
Guys, hello. Does anyone want to help
You're in
me?
West Hollywood.
I said I'd rather be homeless than get shot in the back.
Are you interviewing anybody?
No. So is that what's going to determine America's future? This cowing to the thugs?
Absolutely. We need to stop this because there's no happy ending if we don't stop it now. There just isn't. It's do or die right now. That's the way we see it. This is why we're here, because this is how it started in Russia. They pit one people against another people. They make people hate each other. So they can't associate. They can't share opinions. They can't see what's in common. All they know is enemies. They create enemies. The enemies fight. The guy who created the enemies wins. That's how it works.
So it's not only reminiscent of Russia, but we see it now here in the streets of America.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Who would have thought? When I came here, that we were taught that we were a mixing pot. Weren't we? I thought that's what we were. America was the mixing pot of all, and everybody had opportunity. It was that was the place to come, and now all we do is hate the place that we all came to? That doesn't make sense. Everyone's free to leave. You don't like it, get out.
But what would you...
Literally, if you think there's a better place, there are a lot of places in the world where you can have socialism. Go test it out. See how it works. See how you like it. I dare you.
So, when Black Lives Matter and groups like it refuse fascism in particular, who have organized traditionally anti-Israel demonstrations here in the streets of Los Angeles, when Black Lives Matter type groups march here, so you're wearing a hat from Yad Yamin, but Yad Yamin doesn't stand against these BLM anti-Semites, do they?
I think they do. I think they stand.
Well, that's over there who just walked away, right? He was the first to walk away. He's supposed to be the leader?
No comment. No.
How are these the Jewish defenders? He should have been the first guy over there to stand in between them and us.
I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you need to know when to walk away. Not everything has to become a battle. There's different ways to make your opinions known, and you do it in a peaceful way. You know, if we all start fighting, then they win.
Well, maybe they stop fighting us.
That would be great. It depends on who's pulling the strings and what their purpose is. And I think most of them are so misinformed. They really don't know what they're fighting for. They live in a great country, the best country in the world. And if they actually knew how it is anywhere else in the world, they would think twice, and maybe 3 times before they actually did anything to change the way of life in America.
Well, but doesn't it appear to them that they think that they're winning and that there's no resistance?
I think there's such a thing as a silent majority, and I think most Americans are not ready for that kind of a revolution.
Very good. Sonia, thank you very much.